A few seconds later, we all hear a faint yell that sounded like it was downstairs on the stairs. Nobody was downstairs as everyone's rooms are upstairs. And it was super late. This is when we 100% knew we were communicating with an actual spirit. My best friend asked something along the lines of if she was going to have kids or not. The board then went back and forth between M and A, spelling out the word mama repeatedly. Now, I don't remember the last question that was asked, but on the last question right before we ended the session, it kept going to Z and O over and over, spelling Zozo. My boyfriend then abruptly told us we need to say goodbye, and we did. After we ended the session, my boyfriend looked somewhat shaken up. After multiple times of me asking what that was about and what was wrong, he then told us about his experience he had with the Ouija board when he was around 12. When he would play, there was a spirit who called itself Zozo. It would pretend to be a good spirit or impersonate other spirits. Zozo feeds off of people's fears, which explains answers I was getting about my father passing. I had asked if my father was going to be able to walk me down the aisle, and it quickly went to no. I ended up doing plenty of researching after he told me that, and got pretty creeped out as I believe we contacted something very evil and dark, a spirit not to be messed with. I also learned in my research that Zozo also refers to itself as Mama, going back to the question my best friend asked and the planchette moving to ME repeatedly. The next few days for me were filled with unusual anger and just negative emotions in general. The day after we played, my boyfriend got fired from his previous job, which IDK if that correlates to the Ouija board or not. We decided to throw it away near an abandoned building in the field right by it. A week or two later, we went back for whatever reason, and it was gone. I went from being skeptical about even the existence of spirits and thinking the Ouija board was a joke to being scared of the dark for weeks and being fully convinced there is otherworldly things walking amongst us that we just can't always see. I'd love to hear if anyone else has had any similar experiences with the board and what that was like. I just know I'll never touch one of those things again. Thanks for watching. If you want to read my other stories, you can find it on my profile. Like and follow.